The lights in your home are slowly destroying your brain, and you probably have no idea it is happening. Every evening, you are exposing yourself to light wavelengths that trick your brain into thinking the sun is still shining brightly overhead. This sends chaotic signals to your circadian system, disrupts critical hormone production, and creates a cascade of health problems that most doctors never connect to light exposure. What I am about to reveal will completely change how you think about lighting in your daily environment. For millions of years, humans evolved with a simple light pattern: bright, full-spectrum sunlight during the day, dim firelight in the evening, and complete darkness at night. Your brain develops sophisticated systems to respond to these predictable light cues. But in just the last 150 years, we have completely disrupted this natural pattern with artificial lighting that confuses your circadian clock at the deepest cellular level. The problem is not just that we use artificial light. The problem is the specific wavelengths and timing of that light exposure. Your brain contains specialized cells called intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells. These cells detect light and send signals directly to your suprachiasmatic nucleus, which controls your master circadian clock. But these cells are most sensitive to blue light wavelengths between 460 and 480 nanometers. This blue light sensitivity evolved to help your brain detect bright daylight and suppress melatonin production during the day. The system works perfectly when blue light comes from the sun during daytime hours. But modern LED lights, computer screens, phones, and televisions emit massive amounts of blue light, especially in the evening when your brain should be preparing for sleep. When these blue wavelengths hit your photosensitive cells at night, they send powerful wake-up signals to your circadian system. Your brain stops producing melatonin, increases cortisol production, and shifts into daytime mode even though it should be winding down for sleep. This creates what researchers call circadian disruption, a state where your internal biological rhythms fall out of sync with your environment. The consequences go far beyond just poor sleep. Chronic circadian disruption is linked to increased rates of depression, anxiety, obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and even certain types of cancer. Your immune system, digestive system, and hormonal systems all depend on proper circadian timing to function optimally. When this timing is disrupted night after night, your entire physiology begins to break down. But here is what the lighting industry does not want you to know. You can completely protect yourself from these harmful effects using simple, inexpensive solutions that do not require eliminating all technology from your evening routine. The key is understanding that different wavelengths of light have dramatically different effects on your circadian system. Blue light is highly disruptive, but red and amber wavelengths are much safer for evening use. This is why traditional candles and firelight never disrupted human circadian rhythms. They emit primarily red and yellow wavelengths that do not trigger your photosensitive cells. You can recreate this natural light environment in your home using specific techniques. 2 hours before your intended bedtime, switch all your lighting to warm, dim sources. Replace bright white LED bulbs with red or amber bulbs in lamps you use in the evening. If you must use screens, wear blue light blocking glasses that filter out wavelengths below 480 nanometers, or use apps that shift your screen colors toward the red spectrum. But the most powerful technique is creating what sleep researchers call a circadian lighting environment. This means using bright, blue-rich light during the day to strengthen your circadian signals, then gradually shifting to dimmer, warmer light as evening approaches. You can buy circadian lighting systems, or you can create your own by using bright daylight bulbs during morning and afternoon hours, then switching to dim red bulbs in the evening. Have you ever noticed how much better you sleep when you go camping? Part of the reason is that you are exposed to natural light patterns: bright sun during the day, dim firelight in the evening, and complete darkness at night. You can recreate this experience at home by being very intentional about your light exposure throughout the day. The science behind this is remarkable. Studies using continuous brain monitoring show that people who use proper circadian lighting have more stable hormone levels, better sleep architecture, improved mood regulation, and enhanced cognitive performance. Their brains literally function better because they are receiving the light signals that their circadian systems expect. But most people are doing the exact opposite. They spend all day under dim artificial lights that are too weak to properly signal daytime to their brains, then expose themselves to bright blue screens right before bed. This creates the worst possible circadian environment: insufficient light when you need to be alert, and excessive light when you need to wind down. Starting tonight, implement this simple protocol. 2 hours before bedtime, dim all lights in your home and avoid blue light sources. Use red or amber bulbs if possible, or wear blue light blocking glasses. During the day, get as much bright light exposure as possible, especially in the morning. Make the contrast between your daytime and evening light environments as dramatic as possible. Your circadian system thrives on clear, consistent signals about when it should be alert versus when it should prepare for rest. This is not about living like a caveman or eliminating all modern conveniences. This is about using light strategically to support your biology instead of fighting against it. The investment in proper lighting pays dividends in every area of your life: better sleep, more stable energy, improved mood, and enhanced cognitive performance. If you want to learn more advanced techniques for optimizing your light environment and using circadian science to enhance your daily performance, follow this channel and hit the notification bell. I am going to show you exactly how to create the perfect lighting setup for maximum health and productivity. What lighting changes are you most excited to try first? Share your thoughts in the comments below.